Hello everyone. This is our next chapter, functions and string. Okay, this is the next chapter of internet programming subject. What is actually the function? We have already learned the number of functions in C and C++. Similarly, PHP provides us thousands of functions. Okay, predefined functions also, and you can create the user-defined functions also as per your requirement. What is actually the function? We know that function is a set of statements to perform a specific task. Okay, how we will define the functions in PHP? A function is an independent name block of code that is defined to perform a specific task. Okay, it is actually the real power of our PHP. You can call functions many times. Okay, you can call the some specific function many times according to your requirement. Okay, it will compile only once. Okay, it improves the readability of your program. These are the different features of the function. Here are the two types of function. We can use the built-in function or the user-defined function. How to define a function and how to call a function? See, when we are using the functions in PHP, at that time function keyword is important. Okay, we are using this function and in square bracket and. Why we are using this? Because this is a optional, and if it is used, then function return reference. Okay, it is not compulsory to use, but when you are using this and, at that time remove this C, remove this bracket when you are using. Okay, and it will return the references. Function name, and here in bracket number of parameters. Here we are using this square bracket for the optional. You can use the number of parameters here, and this is in curly bracket. This is the body of your function. Okay, you can give the function name as, suppose your function name is area. See, you can write it in a small letters area or in a capital letters area, or you can write all the letters in capital area, A-R-E-A, all in a capital letters. Okay, you can use any, because the function names are case insensitive in PHP. So you can use any of this method, area or in caps area. Okay, calling a function. See, what is the syntax for calling a function? See, when we are doing the call to the function, simply you can give the function name and here bracket and then semicolon. Okay, or you can return a value also. Okay, dollar value equals to function name. This is your syntax, function name, and here list of parameters. If you are using the parameter, send the parameter from this function. In this example, we are not sending the parameter. We are not using the parameter in this function. This is the definition of your function. Function welcome to TYBSC. And here we are giving the call to this function. Function arguments. What is function arguments? Using function argument, we can pass the information of the function. Okay, here function name. See, function, then it is optional address, then function name, parameter. Okay, this here we can pass a number of parameter to our function. Okay, function swap. Here I am using the one function swap. $a, $b. You can use any number of parameter here, and you can use this parameter in your function. Okay, PHP support passing argument by value, by reference, and default argument also. See, three methods: by value, by reference, and default argument also. Okay, function square. Okay, you can pass the simple argument. Okay, $a, $b. Okay, or you can pass the reference here and. Okay, function square address of $a. Okay, you can use this $a here. $a equals to $a into $a. Okay, here then $a equals to 3. Suppose $a is equals to 3, then square. Do the call to this function square $a. Here we are passing this value 3. Okay, then 3 is here, then 3 into 3, 9. So $a equals to 9, and then use this value here, echo $a. Returning a value. Okay, how to return a value to the function? Let's see. Values are returned by using the return statement. We are using the return statement to return a value. Any type, including the array and object function, returning only single value, but we can use the array also. Okay, each function returning the only single value. But if you want the multiple values, you can return the array using the PHP. Let's see the example here. Function square address of $a. Okay, here we are calculating the $a. Then $a equals to 3. And then you can use this function here, echo square $a. You can directly call this function here in this echo statement. So it will return the value of $a. Next example is function color name. Here $color1 equals to white, color2 equals to blue, color3 equals to green. Okay, here we are return array. Okay, here we are considering this is a one value because here is one array storing this multiple value color1, color2 and color3. Okay, this is your function. This is function body of this function. Then here we are calling this function color name. Okay, we are calling this function color name. We are storing this return value in this $colors. Okay, we are storing the values written by color name into the variable $colors. So echo, then again display the value echo $colors. See, in this array the values are stored. So display this value $colors of 0, $colors of 1 and $colors of 2. We are using this dot for the concatenation. Okay, see, in this function 3 value is here. We are using the array to return all this value because we know that function returning the only single value. So we are using the array and in this we can return the different value. Function body. Okay, we can write the PHP code, HTML code mix in the PHP. Okay, we can write the PHP here also and HTML also, or we can use the mixed code inside it's the body, function body. Function welcome, this is a simple, okay, this is simple PHP code. You can use here HTML code also and it will return, see when you are calling this function, it will displaying the message welcome to TYBSC CS. This is your function body. Next is default arguments or default parameters. What is default parameters? Here we are providing the default values to the parameter. PHP allows us to pass the default value to its parameter. Okay, but this parameter, this value must be a constant expression. See here, and at the left hand side there is a variable. Okay, which storing this value. Okay, single variable is required. Function color $value here equals to blue. Okay, we are storing this blue inside the value. So return color of sky is now. Okay, so this value will here. See, after calling echo color. Okay, here we are calling this function color. Okay, we are not providing the any argument from this. So our output is color of sky is now. This default value. Okay, we are not providing any value from here. So it accepting the default value. So output is color of sky is now blue. Okay, echo color null. Okay, you are providing the value null. So by default, this value equals to null now. Okay, we are providing the null and here is blue. So this blue is replaced by the null. So our output is color of sky is now dash. Okay, nothing. Okay, so after this, then next is suppose echo color in bracket gray. We are providing the parameter value. This argument value is gray. So now $value equals to gray and this value will be here. Then color of sky is now gray. In this way you can provide the default parameter, default value to this parameter. Variable parameter. What is variable parameter? We can pass the variable number of arguments instead of having a fixed number of arguments. Okay, we can pass the different also. To declare a function with a variable number of arguments, keep a parameter block completely empty. Okay, we are not sending any parameter from this block. Okay, to declare the function with a variable number of arguments, keep the parameter block completely empty. See, this is empty. Okay, here we are using the three functions for this. FUNC func underscore get. This is predefined function underscore ARGS. It returns an array containing all parameters passed to the function. See, get ARGS. Next function is function num args. This is get args. It returns the uh, returns an array containing all parameters, and this num args, it returns the number of parameter provided to the function. Okay, it will give you a count number of parameter, and it will give you a value, returns an array containing all parameters. And next is function get args. Okay, next is function get args. Variable parameters. What is mean by variable parameter? PHP supports for variable length argument list in user-defined function. It provides us a three functions. Okay, a function may require a variable number of arguments instead of having a fixed number of arguments. So we are using the different functions. Okay, and we are keeping the functions parameter block empty in this. Okay, we are using the three functions. Func func get args. This is a first function. Okay. It returns an array containing all parameter passed to the function. It will return you a array. Here args arguments. Next is function underscore num underscore args. It returns the number of parameters provided to the function. Means it will return you a single value, number of parameters to the function. Okay. And next is function underscore get underscore arg. See, here is a difference between args and arg. It returns a specific argument from the parameter. It will return you only single argument, and this return you a whole array. Let's see the one example for this program to display sum of all the parameters. Okay, so function add. Here is this block. This is empty because here we are trying to provide the variable number of argument to this function. See, when we are calling this function echo add, here is a 3 parameter, in a second time for 2 parameter, and when we are calling this function third time 0 parameters. Okay, so when we are giving this 3 parameter 3 4 5, then see dollar count. Here cnt is your counter equals to 0. For $I equals to 0, $I less than function underscore num underscore args. So it will returns you whole array. Okay, $I plus plus. Then here we are accepting single array, single argument, single from this array. Okay, so first time we are accepting the single argument $I. So 0th positions element. So 3 is first element your, then 4, then 5. So here we are accepting the 3, and initially this cnt is 0. So 0 plus 3 is 3. Next time I equals to 1. So next element is 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Okay, next time again we are calling this I equals to 2. Then 3 plus 4, initially value is count of 7, and then plus 5, 12. So in this way we are calculating the sum of this parameter. Okay, and then echo add 5, 6. Then again calculate the addition of this 5 and 6. Add. Here is a no elements, so here is output is 0. Thank you.